finally lawyer Kusi ene yema me Akosua Serwaa ne ma akasa mami go specific one Charlyn akasa se Charlyn susu akasa na de anti eno mudi nkomo na de nkomo nso so eno mudi ye is it about LA hu sensem ya na anasa sei ena etie aha eguso daily gossip TV afei ena wadwa ne me ameso so obehye ama foforo anya bi ahwe ya no abo homode no follow ye other social media platforms ni na eso we Charlyn versus lawyer Kusi fine ena sisi a ye ne de mfantom Charlyn de wase yanyi ne din emfanfi sa LA nim ena lawyer Kusi so a reply no na de reply ena lawyer Kusi de ma no eno asensebe a chese twentwene social ne ni media no so ye de ho nsem ne bi bro koso a na follow ye abusua yentie bi ne yamfamla
wana Charlyn na
fe ne kan what ase na de tie ne say wahom so when it comes to the spirits of confusion bawa busua mu a
we reject it in Jesus name
wan nyina wona so a saa ne beba enkola no the way musitie no they love their father enti omuni say omo ye ama enkabo ma ye den
aba me sana me hu no me hu ni sa se de wo hu
no omo nka no kora nkyira nkora no enti ya woni ne kokasa bia na afe no wo mo te Ghana fo ase ankasa the way I supan esitie enkola na ankasa de wutie wo mo kasa na wo mo te Ghana fo suban ase ti say ya nim Ghana fo tru mo de fa ha me de ba fa o de fa ha me de ba fa o mo nim sa Ghana fo ye trickers o se kwa bochefo nkoda no de woni wo mo kasa ye kano assetes onko fa like bi anya den o kana assetes entino eye confusion no mpeso mo de to ne maame ntam ana maame no so enye na ni da ho wonim se ne baba panyine no no a wo se nko de ne to ele ne so
confusion na ma no ba bia ebo ni din
yes onim se
won say girl when you how many years
when you 30 years it's when you 30
hey sir
and so so
so when you akoro no say me so wo bear to up in wo bear 20 wow that's so my friend
akora
ncha de pack as 20 years awie yi
me dey na me say e bia very
cry dia ti and say
24 years
25 be cry
na dia and I said 30 years and I said I wasn't man and a kakra on
me pa cha say
I wasn't 30 years there was when you come about me this ankomo no na watias
and say on say oni ni di ye na me sa de we wonim ya friend say animonyam akola na akasa na me hu ni say wonim animonyam ewo mu so o ma me kukura animonyam say ya be hye won nsam enti no mimi na me ma me ye me sa me hu ni say animonyam a wo de bra me die efe but onu ni nim ana misunderstanding da odobro ni ne ma me ntem no onim se odini onu ni dini sema enya asomdie ye be ye no
on say na ha wonim say ni nuanom na aka no ten say me ho na me hu me say e bi odin say ni nuanom na aka ne be so do so na say bia
they want to use that girl and no
at the supporting speaker
me hu no mo me hu ni te atani nuanom na aka ni nti na say 1% obey won say aten say somehow me dey me hu say eniafo no mo do mo somehow
ko hu wi ase na adepa
o papa no si di ye o mo nti no mo do mo ho
yeah enye omodo omo ho asache kra eye nsam na omututugu na sum te say unlike te say Denise te say Denise waho Denise kra ti me frɛ no na wo didi wo ma ono ne Charlyn maame atam kyerɛ no menim akola no de wo a menim de omo pɛ menim
samom
enti no omo
no didi omo maame Akosua atam kyerɛ wo mo
yes
sir
make Denise no say ono ya different mother
minim
enti no omo no a spirit of confusion on person omo de to
na tese maame Akosua wone sa Denise no wone omo no ntemo enkra na aka no omo ntemo no tese
omo ntemo ye kama na kwaya se ayi ba yeyi ana Denise na nya maame ne tete no just ayi ba yeyi a omo the spirit of sa confusion ni the person maame no ntamu ni ntino ateki e be fu o ma o e be ba e be confuse wo mu bia no mo ka kire nkwala no sana akwa ye enti no
na woni we na think say according to enemy my lawyer bi be cheche mu o say e affect bibia ade no mo ye
even lawyer kra ma me ka lawyer ma me tia ase say afia so asnega be kan say Charlyn Kusi lawyer Kusi Charlyn akoye say imina anya no kre
Antiquia.
na even kra no lawyer Kusi ni Charlyn kasaye say so person yi ni din free man next court no obe trap obe traba na ye yi ni din free na minima sama minima sama o mo ka kire ye friend say Ebenezer ne ka kire Charlyn say onko fa lawyer no ankasa enye yi nti o say Charlyn according to Charlyn say o wo ho na sa lawyer ne ba ni din ye mu say ai obetima boa no na ade bia wo pesu ade bi obeso ye bia obetima boa no ana oba ni die mu no one ne kasa nti he don't know say cross lawyer no enim which is Ebenezer enti na sansem we nyina ofre Ebenezer say ofre lawyer no odi obehu chat no Ashanti Queen de beto na chi ana wo ofre lawyer ne say na ye den na Ebenezer oni Ebenezer ana wo say court no dey a public space into obi atimi ba obi enti na Ebenezer ba ha say no say what enti e bia mumu enti dia mu ba ya no mumu deceive me enti sa chat ni nyina wo dia ba which is a year dia ba to wodum
na me ba ha che me hesitate enti me
Oba me ba Antiquia.
Me pacho
Nkansah ayi Nkansah maninfo
enti no ISF spirit of confusion na Ebenezer na Nkansah na minim contract wonu odogoni akwa o behave sa minim a wo hu say Ebenezer ne lawyer ne nama Ebenezer no so block Charlyn Ebenezer ne ye sa wa block Charlyn
Oba mpacho Antiquia ma minyi sa spirit ni mfiri ho ma minyi mfiri ho me pacho hwe pa say o papa awu na abranti a ono papa ye adwuma pen a o potue say o papa nuano no na sabi o nana no mo hye yi da no so ide no ho hye yi da foforo o eba no kanokwe do de na obeye so o nana no mo hye yi da o na o papa dan fu bi so ono so hye yi da den mo kan hwe wonti
okay ano nana me ka kire mo say spirit of sa confusion na o mo de beto ne maame so no a o mo ye o madwene say maame ne de beka bia ni ho ayi beti na dwuma wo mo hyehye maame no afi no wo ma ye awie ya no mfu muntie at that time no na hwe say Faustina ade ya o ye ya stila no etiti na nusu kakra ya ne bani wu ye ya asa abamu wo hu ne sese o ma so ne nan ne nsa no hwe enro ayekobusa no oni ahin ba media kobusa ne say afia suna snega we ye ni nua na ontimi nua no wo kan ye ho because o ma techire ne nan ne nsa o nan ne nsa o Ojino ho ba bia enje enti na asam no o ma hwehwa nti afa na nyame aye ya dom a Charlyn de yi kura enu abeba ho no omba ya apagi o nsa kakra se be ya o mutimi hwehwe ye boni bia biem
and say papa she mpa ebo
ai papa she enti obia nti na papa she obia mpa ye na papa emra na brabo
Konta wo yes
Ghana ha unya papa shi esu nipa se ensumo ewiemo odi wachi onipa ni di wachi ne kura na Ghana ha nipa ni di wachi ne kura na osa support ade wo wachi obefra papa shi na etia wo ka asam akira no ewo makọ mama Akosua Serwaa ho no onyi ntumu da I like his spirit the wa papa ti betimi akasa akire wo no bibia se bia me ko na makọ complain obi ate no se bia anhwe ho wo hwe ho no mu a ade na ye no e betan ye ti yankoko ye ni mu a me just me asem we ba ye me hwe ni ma bebre afrim we papa ti spirit of ne niama a wo ye the way I
were you just from compa my queer papa she or na we ache ma me di sopa o
a spirit of understanding no spirit of understanding
adepa bompa ni nenya obi te se papa she ne ina me kakra o musro mo mumuti mo adena mo mo le be mi suti mo nyina papa she me tene so na masole me nam kakra o me te papa she so na masole
we nipa mom we nipa
me tene so na masole se ma me na nya papa she ya ka bia ma me ne spirit kura adum wo be give up kadi ayi e bo do brani ye kura nko aka cha se mo fa ne ma ni nyina papa she
yeah
sure adia obeka akire wo no enye se bia gidigidi o chese empaibo nkwa ohu na chese ye asam na no de paibo ni wuram o de paibo ni wuram enti Charlyn asam ne back to Charlyn asam no enti no omo no ala na Nkansah na akra no wo mo apesa akra na na
papa so
wo ja akra na ko mo di enti ni kura wase 30 days ni odobro ni afre ne sa wo mfa oso mfa 3 days ni wa friend 3 days ni won fa
of no odobo ni fe hwan
Charlyn
oh sir
wa friend pa wa fresh Charlyn pa because o person sa confusion or the two or ne papa or the two ma me ne nikunu ne ntam no the same thing o person was fresh Charlyn so wa hu ne sa Charlyn no e obi a ma me no e do no wo ye oba panyina o ma me no cha se o mo ya se pepes kura wo fie okura wo ntwitwa na pictures emra wo mo nkata wo fie ho a wo mo no bedibe ebe ye wo ma me proof of eniema ekuta no no
hey my na me se o awon se na na no e friend se o mo de sa ele no e ba ho asem ba ye se ma Akosua file for ele na te se wo ye sa ba ye se wo bi ele ho no na te se ma wonim se ni kunu anya well wa we ka se mi otu ho nyita ma ye friend say na te se ma wonim pa se ni kunu anya well wa ho
of course if you cry no bempoma ma me bempoma ka tre elia won ye koye meeting wo do fe ama ye friend say abusua panyini tumu say lumba will and some of mu ye ni nyina lumba na atra to no mo ye ma me Akosua bempoma ka tre abusua panyin place ni nua na anya wi di biada ensusu na abusua panyin anybody adia na omo person omo ye na no na omo person omo focus ye o ka che ni plane and then
that said lumba wo ka ni nua na ya we pass ni nua be ma na anywhere
yes o ka chere no na even some
na wo hwa that yesterday na wo hwa wa anye wo no amfa ma de ama no amfa nkra de ama no de wo se wo de
me nya wo le chere say me pa cho according to lawyer Sama mi Akosua Serwaa na ni lumba abo brefri o mon kola brem no mo 2020 o we 21 na we susu 20 e no mo sate bo abrabo no enti no se wo ya wela ana hwede lumba nyum du o keka kire Akosua Serwaa
still no sanka da betimi I did go de be mana
wo ya really no o ye no that is Akosua Serwaa gina ho ansa na lumba ti kwa ya we
because the entire make us and say unse da ko ma wo baby bebiri waka ho
onim ne yire ne say anya de obetima disivu ne ma wako wo mo baby da onim say on fada ma me ne onye greedy ma me ne nye greedy enti we ne kura no senka me se me wo Priscilla ho a say futu anka me de be mana ne say ajobre won tona se no won hwede ade a ma me ne beye
Akia.
Me pass me ba me some questions you nwa no bem. Makia. Se ma me no ko e wo hia no hu se de usitie. Se de ne ho du usitie na ho brase ye sitie. enti wohwe pa asem we die na be ba na be koso agese koso ansa na eto atwa ama so bia
na se ye kwa apili die ba koso
apili ni de ke an ke mu beko
hey mame me be kra me number 1 enya de wo mame Akosua Serwaa be jare apili ni da be never ever I was so proven it right. So we are legally marriage.
Okay.
I was so proven. Actually, no on from a tour side. Na you just wait try na ebusuapanyi de to UTV say okoye marriage certificate no wo Ashton Court. Dabi. Ade na ekuta ye no eye authentic. Mahu ade ye original no.
Ma ba na no ya wo de aba ho.
Why bibia even the workers were person signature ni mienu no what odiaba what's one no
so church and say one record we
I'm here
yes
wait a minute I'm trying to have a throw you could detail why pacho
Entino
men could be the party that you will be
so church
unza wa fire na me oho sanfro
who the interview
the one ya no musti kan sam no social media wono me si wo be frame say ya no mo frame o back door o mo frame ya
the passe
obi wo
my pian pacho me say asemo
the catch the passe enya dia we back it off yam back it off that
me na say bianca mujai bianca munjai court sem na ke de no dia
so munjai court no munjai mama say my pian say munjai
never mama ne was so proving who right is our illegally marriage
yes
that's
100%.
And the secret my mansion munya nya atwi o
David
e take 1 year 2 years kura mama ne would do it
my pian
because 2018 selumba percent ko jama mami Akosua Serwaa saleta na omo na eka no omo na esie say mami Akosua Serwaa na tworo ye but ye hunu de lumba ye de e chokoma ne back anka omo jaye ye anka omo jaye ana mami no hwe na brabo no hwe ne bibia na enkyere se nka wali jaye wo hono a ka mami beba forward say because
you no kwade say no you no kwade say our ija kwade say what is yours what
and mama say my pian say
no share the value of the neniama o budi husifa na menya sure say nko baba ba di say nimguase we ya social media for ni gu no say abolija ye wo wa kama me ne be sit back
ma kwanti ensema ya na omuka enkofo kafa ne ho wo abonten wote
onte ono wonye obi a wote onche social media so onte but ya na yakoma
minti na meka because ensem ni bia no de nti me fi se be ha no pa
adepa member
say ya dan ya wonim say ye ka no ho asem wo social media no de woni tirim but wonte say we na sise onte hwe
dia ko ka fa ni kunu ni nyina kra wonu mti na onu obi a ye fine no
wonte
my pian
enkrofo ye sen na omo didi wo kra ta wo mami
already odidi ni kunu atam a tie die ye kan ni se
wante atem didi no ana wote
ampo be hwe sister ampo asem a omo kan se mami Akosua Serwaa ba ye oni ampo abeye fine ampon okoni kunu mu abrabo mu kakra onimade a ye ka ho asemu ye a ye dia begina social media ye ka ho enti onim story na se mimi kunu ne na ya aka na me kra me hu na ampon da na ebi obeka beka asem 1 or 2 bi adanse 1 or 2 bi na aboa enti maame enti sa ya aka na me kunu ne na ya enti nka me nto aso ana dabi ni kwasa metwaso na abushia panyini kura no onim lumba ho bibia o sisi ono na ade agina mu a wo se wo kremu lumba bibia da onim
o so kremu de
na se de ne wo kremu na nye na ye na o kremu ya wo ye ya
so o de ni pina ko shefe we no kwa ne hia no
na no de hia ne ntia ya wo ye lumba ye na ye se lumba wasanke ye na ye 1 week. I was here, you're celebrating Lumba 1 week. You're about starting a Monday. Programs upon programs. Yeah. Fisa Lumba and Kwadwo dono because the yiri na ma me yini intro and to abontene. ne yiri ne beyi ne ntwomu to abonten Nkansah do ya Ghana for de dolumba no ke bia nko wanya na saa
me ohwa yi na wa me bi ne ha ne be ha ne pa ho e ha ne pa
me kura de na me force wa se wo mla me kura na me force wa se wo mla but wa ma eye ne right se wa ma na me kura de atire no ade ana me bo wa atire ana se nya hwe wo mla no ma ye na se me mitiwe ana ma me be mpoma atiwe ni ye sie ni nua no wa hu ni nua na ansa na wakwa ma me senka wanka wuntimi ntina o ka wuntimi ntina
my pia ba tunu nisa wa se
yi cash okay we dey mummy say
my pia se my pia pa jo wo kuma se ana se wa Accra
wo kuma se
o kan se mi se senka wo ben odobroni a nka wo betu no fo pa na ma pia na kuma se nkran de se ga haya o oh daddy onkoye daddy my pia ye dia ende me no nya adwene mesrew so wo afutuo dia mesrewa da ba
Ika mama me bo mama akuya me ba
ababa wa no ho no enya dia mo be pene unsa hwe wo be kaya o ti romos bi se
Ika auto buta na mama why na ebia ekwa benti ne ma wo nko ho nka se da bi wa Ika so say yam pene ma me ma ho
omuni sa se wonya osori ya na no ye ne de
what we ya ma
timi unsa sa mo be kaya ya ti romos bi se odobro ni de dwato akoma ohima bi senka wo je ya semunumu na ye na de ahopepre na be ka o ha na emi se sa ahom ayili twaye wo odi dwato abaye ana se chefe ade na nya maame Akosua Serwaa na ama ade na trigger wo ade na you know for sure say ye nwade wo enti no wunnim say ye nwade wo no na de na wo be ya wo be ma asundua ye den aba na obi a wo no nim say ya wale no ye ni mom no odobroni part na twi omo twi direct say maame ni mom no na en give you up who told you me yes ade no me nim sa men krata ekuta me sama wade o se mimi mom no ana me ya gulumba ni mase mimi mom no why na be yes favor no why na be ye sa wo ya den wakoma ya den kra sa wakoma e wo nsuom kra na wo be yes ade no wunnim right sa ade na o mo kana enye no kode say ye nwale maame no ya ye nyai maame no ye nyai no
oiba mo beje ha fa ye ko
lumba ye obi a opene yida to the stand say tie ne nyum
no his royal also be the
edin se wa ha ofa wa ha ma me kwa also his royal ka
abera udane Ika
entino dia tia no enti maame ni nye obi a se dia ne nkrata akuta na ye good tra odobro ni na wo se oja sa na e ma na wo ye no na nka asundie ye den e ba na me sa ne wan na metimi aka odobro ni wo se odobro ni jaya semu ye ono wo beti
wo fa no ma akua minim se aba ne se nta ye mu nyina ye ka se ye sa anka ya ka mamu no ye nim mire bi a ye ka se fa obi se nipa no oye yire ana meboa
sasa ye ni o se onipa ne ya yire sasa me pa ti o ti de ko
aba ne se nta ye kana jansa ka mamu no ye nim situations bi ni ma a ye tinde ka so obi se nipa no yire
eno na me kire wo mu se sentiment ho no na akola ni firi a kasa anya mna nsam ya wodi nka woni fi se mi hunu wo bia na ni edene te se ababa wa yi da so woni wo bi twekona na even kro mo aya wade wo mo kra na mo second wife no kra they will never do that
no people are around here no na ashen sama na yes
they won't do it if you say minim krafo bebre wo mo second wife eba when it comes to that na eba no hu ne sakra say wo anya hwe kra na okona chese okoni low key one na masia obehu di openo no wonya on found my public place say na oye we ya no masa akwa ho letter oye we ya no masa akwa ho letter me hunu bi da me ba wiase me ba bi wiase kuma se pa na koradwen ne ye twene wa ha ye ye ahanum the whole Ghana kuma se ne ye munso de say bia krafo mienu ye a ye hu bia hu ye ni wi ye na se na ene ye hu no ye wi asa ti se wa wo ben abusua na ho no ansa na wa hu se oh we na ekoso but ye na se ana we be di we rough kakra ye wi enu ano no na de obi a deserve no ne de ama no obi akọ ne baabi do fu so wa anya hwe no ne bia wade akoloki court bi kakra bi se wan kotwe ne de te se de pa maami ye akola yi what is odobro ni manye che ne bebre nti da bia me fra na akola me tima wo no me first born e wo that age no ni age no mo kana ye no kra dia me first born was sa age no a wo no wo enti no the way a gani si ye no e ye horror I very horror. Enti senka obetia anka wonre draw yenhwe na ye masumdue te se de ye ka no se obetie ye wahade a hwese se de wo musi ye first se ma hu screenshot ye screen recorders ni bi se wahu enu a me hu screen recorder bi de wa questions bi o mu put comfort se no what
for see money feed the fee and na de o mo ye ma de
ono ntu ne ho fu wa musi ya no wa musi an ayi ne ba ni bewuo wo hunu ayi nipa mienu ni atwitwa omo nan enso no nka yan chilimgi legal wife fo a kiye mekasa asem we da enso da bia omo se ye ne kasa hwenka kasa omo kasa guo ka wa back door kiye meka da enso ye ya boye tiri so saa se tim legal wife fo de ye pekasa enso ye mpekasa saa Osa de wo hu sa de no eye no kra na wo kan wo pesa wo kan wo bo wa mu sa de na ye kan eye no kra enti mimi se me mai se asante kwen ne esro ya da bia busa wa mo back door obi be kase wo mo pekasa me ni wo mo kontokwa ya na me wa ko me wo be ko company ni me kire wo mo a wo be ya na spirit no ekofom fi se ntokwa na mo ko no eye hu odini sa risk ni nyina ya den agu honom da ye omo beso tesa niema wo bo befam onya niema kefoa
sa
wa kono na wo sa ba ka kire ne sen an wo kasa dodo na wan kasa be de na ade na ye no
ebe ye jai sa jam say ye kind of way na ya na ubi sa question
ma bo to ba ye so na bi ni ya ubi sa
nti kra na me frost no ha
me nti
o de jina so
mo ma ba ye
jina so nko be
jina so men ko be bia jina so
akonta ye krempa sabio ye di animu na ye kasa ye niema wa kire ni ade no ye kan kure akonta niema ye hu no ya bra bom nya small I'm telling you the truth when that obi da ye mo bi fa se kan me gina wo so se o kasa mama na ni gina de be kan ho but ye bubi no
enti no we timliga wa fo yen kasa kura na me tisa school recording me kura me am sheme sa questions akama ebusa ai mi kofie ho no mi busa no we me nya sure say yen anka ye be putu ma me Akosua Serwaa ayi Faustina sada minnim ayi na adwane asante omo nya sada anto twa the words say wo mo power wo mo
anto uni ni party mo ni pa beti mayo
why
I wish omo nya sada na so uni ni party mo
and me yes me yedimi ya na me ni bipolar me ni schizophrenia fi the feel schizophrenia about them
say the way wo musi ha ayi odobro ni fo ni si ha Faustina no ne be wu asela wo mo mia ton
abotena wa be so go fast
me ka ya le wo fi the feel wo schizophrenia
abotena
sanka ya no anka ya wo mo anka mo nya sada ko mo ba dwene se oh mami ni be wu ntimi nya ne kakra Etu say questions ya wo mo ayi me hwa se screen recorder bi wo ma friend ato line so wo ma friend ato line so wo amana anya wa etu so oda o mami Faustina
na man secretary wa ha mami bo
ayi
akonta secretary you catch me slow we dey catch on crop for no Maame na ne be wu omo friend ne to la no so de entwa yi. Right.
Oh, me maame no asem kra kra me tolo ho kra.
Ka kire wo mo.
Mami kwa kudware mami nka bibi na me tu na mo nkasa me no.
Amenye lumba no wu yanka.
Me pa cho me tia obi ba na say.
Also tutu awa me ma twa mo.
Me manze me no wonya fine.
Oh, it's why you need here.
Sometimes obi ba prayer no watch why.
Oni kafa. Oni kafa onto he.
Ona mami kan sem we. Mami kan sem we. Me who screen recording bi o.
Minister
ya mesre. Queen mami kan sem bi. Me who screen recording mi na ya mesre. Me mami kan sem we. Me esro ya me kase. De oni mi bi ani me nsuro hwe wa asase we so. De mi so ni nyankopon. Anya asem eso de mi so ni nyankopon. Eni se metwa toro. Na me du obi akwa amani mu ne ade abisuru. Me da bia me ne me akua pepe ye kasa girl no papa na wo nya hwe o. Ye den ya wo ne papa ne wo mba. But se wo ne maami ono na bre. Obi ba me ne wo kasa mi be ja me ma wo 8 o'clock akwa adwuma. And me ye 14 hours. 14 hours. Me na masre na. Obebe fia. Aba bebe school because me kuso kwa adwuma wo mai.
Yes, you can 14 no ko jagu botom.
Da bi da me my Nkansah.
Oni ni ku koye japade.
Me maame e na bebe fia. Me kunu ekwa adwuma bebe anopai. Me be free fie 7 am. Me be fie anadwo 10 pm. I will be aba me outside London, me London feel, me outside London. Na ubekwa befa wo we mu nyina na wo bebele. Na wonim sa wo de bua wo kunu, mo obua be mama ye japade. Onzo bi se kwase ya wantimi papa.
Mute no wo ga
Uni shasi what wo fi be makankan.
Yes I
will. Ye din komo wo so jase.
Na fele say.
That's why I would have so.
Also bi wa wajimi ma wan fa ma na na adwene nsete.
So we dem put to
na wo bebele na ni
wo ya na message ya ba no mo o twitwa po ma mo
say aye japade na obi say makwa akof me ye side check me na ma de no say di nkra meat pint me be wo pe 6 na me de no aba be japade
Israel
no
obi kasa
me na kontaka
wo de me ka say me see ade no me mo bibi adi Edin na wababa je se me baba be wo na maje ejapade na me ne maame na ono na abo bla no me ne maame na sebi wa bla tin fifire no me ne baba twe me be se me busa mo question bi se since when na mo hu se yeso odobroni aye sei me esro ya se mbe kanokula odobroni kra ya na entani na tem kwanne kwashe street da mo ayi omodidi maame na maame ne ya asa woni maame na yesi obi maame wana ka se fe obi chandler yenti ya eno hime numba na okuta 2 years ono ne klata akura nya adwuma wo promu a be ma na ekosan ma ne ba onyo ne ba papa ne ekosan ma no
Israel dem
da me dey cancer me dey make me point what to ne klata ekuta no nya ne ba papa ne san ma no obi ne san ma no so ono no timi obi klata betena app yi so otudo obi klata betena app yi so obi anim sa abrochira ye wo obi ane konfa so nya ne klata obi wa ne klata akrampo onua ne nua ba ma na de ma no ana onua ba na de ma no na oti mechret obi ma ame e klata asem wa sa me report na ma ebone ana menya ebone ewias ne ye wo no ye ko but wo se ye dwene hu se ma ame na wa ble no Maame ne worry number 1985 no musia ye 1985 40 years now. And na kura Germany esi ye kura na adai. And na Germany kura se ye na ya na de. That time racist. Ukwa adwuma ni ye pamo maame we ni kunu aya nwom no. No no di poster tale. Mi kuru ya nwom ntuni omomla. Me adame maame adamfu bi. Me maame se na that be ka echene me maame kwa asori we no say na woni ewu ye de bi ebo mi do se na that Nkansah mo tre ne papa me maame no Holland me maame wan se Germany pen wo se no hu se ntokwa na me kunu me kun ntokwa papa enye ntokwa fon na me kun woni maame we blable wo wi asimu a ye mu si e hu se so call number no wo ye adwuma da ben because also a superstar 1 year juma and you to a cressica bermuda bay. And you to Sika Bem and a Sika would the any Casaba Mofimo, any my dear Bidam, my friend, Papa no my dear Bidam Mansono, any account 1 year. So my reading our canal to more. Ye must see, I won't say in Germany, so back English school, I say na Uchia. Say na Uchia private school and planning or be a called private school. Mammy way and count more one for now, my born since and I must say. Mammy read Papa the Bible and take a one come beside. Yensia, and I asked appointed in the Bible and saying, Ghana phone, you know, who my men, the D, my men, some life upon life. Mammy way canning out, Nanunin out to one for Nikuna Marbont, because you know the reason why. One of them is Saya Beman ye. Beman no only be until number born, you will see, or he any by a messa. I'm a be one, my baby, but German, I your brain for my man, journalist that. Because no, so he had done it so much. It was Siawa Papa, so I was just say, excellency back. And I'm a then say a pedan man is see. Now, more moody mamma at the Miss Akachianda when you move rough. Mammy will blow what plan on Yasam get to her. Some will be a man will be the man will be. And my canoe could say, and one new nanny, a quo ya, a kawaja, a cavabody de dumpo. Nina man, no money de day. Ya munyasa, what say? Ya munyasa, the more ya what say. Me, baby, I may come and take a girl with your buy and a coye dear. I will support her because you know the reason why. 17 years of Papa and a war, yeah. Not over the age of so it's in the age of man, no 17 or 14 years simple. I can support you because of a minor. But my many bag gun or Timmy Murphy, they fear, but them me, I want them able to see me. Let me who say, girl, no, she's ready to fight. What am I saying? She's ready to fight. What am I mean, Nkansah? She's ready to fight because so you are not ready to fight her. And even crying shad you, yen shad you, go away. Nay, you're the court, Papa, you are not can tribute you, and some other woman. Shan some other woman. Only a big canoe aqua with 6. Mammy, well, my sister, this is only Mammy Akasada. You sister, this woman, she's down to earth. She's down to earth. And come, Mammy, Banakas, Mamma, with a miss row. Me patch what if I'm born in an archer, and yes, Mammy, where my say. I cover me in Poe. Me never cry me conto, and I mean, my dear crack. Mammy, where must say, Diana Cassie, because Mamma Cassie, any day. Yen yai. Come, Mamma, on your meeting, on your mean who would in Moyana would demand not to know the master life upon life of Mamma Hameno. I am one more yama, mamma, and a girl, one or many problem. She said, and Reggie. Obiba, me were phone calls so many a Santa Queen. 5 hours to 6 hours. My mini bag girl. My mini bag girl. What to be person mo ya na mo di akwane be sha asemu akwane so oni mo hwe what me am Ebenezer ashe coach sa Ebenezer ba course me wo phone call ni so bi o ti bi di esro ya na odwane ye because oni side na wa na ye tro. You guys are mudi and now no me sorry yeah sa lizina na see me near to me Nkansah wakofa obi fake account a wo se me di bibi for su abla enye nkura na mo yes aye me sorry screen recording me share ya because fresh Charlyn I know you didn't know common person be ba asem ni mumpo enye me gina kan Lizzy wo a fake account and why did you say a Kevin for su a bibi for su abla enye nkura na ana mo yes adan na the ben na who say tim legal wife ni bi de fake bi abada me stro me home because me this is me track through yes man metimi emunu ahwe ana baby betimi ya because me no me a make asa no minim de me na ejina so se bia me be ifa na me bibi o baba bia me free na me ba no me ntwa toro me community atro nyina eja ne bronsam obi a won ka no kura bia wo se wo ye bronsam pepepe eso so ene wo metimi am obi be gina box musa adan ye papa ne ma me wa nya papa bia aba my friend Charlyn no pay ya is not true. Even papa ne ma kura me ma ne kura mpo no they are too quiet and penifo no they are too quiet. Even I'm not Kevin Nkansah. Okay, I'm saying Australia. This is a private family issue. It's me crying a war one thing. I am ya, but you be any day. And you know what they were doing? Priscilla, it's me the Asante Queen. Any ye be a life for your spirit called the command and Kurano because yeah into go in Kurano no me fa command Kurano. And then no man say name ni na ye tro. Who does that? Ye chiri kokwa ye did ma. Ade na wo say maame ne madwene na wo ma de odo masa yem enra shall was auntie. This lady called me every day, but she has been calling me for the past 2 days. I'm not picking her calls. Because I will say, because say a fierce was nigga, give me my atem, and somehow walk on. I know thing. Sister, young canoe, me who side chicken and near danger or double need that. Na we say a dim boy and Timiwa, and so on to ma. Yen I waha. Me who be pay me or because I was at the pay or Mamunia would say it, of an ammonia more. Me papa the same thing, and so no fear ya tomb. As I think I to be fear man. So what I say, and let me see ya tomb. If you only penny me woo. Your board dam, your can and no so can and no do mammy for one baby or young man yame. And then my men and Yakupo Shrano. May I back up as which I pimp. Me I make us say me a back up as which I pimp. If you ask near one wrong, sister, what's one of my papa knew him, and you be on the bar, you dear actually, no crack, no care ding, but what can or free. Mammy, we asked me, I was once or dobroni, the Gamecas as making a hacker. Tama na asem ba na obroni yiri TV di ka sha sana me nyaa sante kwekura but wa sha say bi o afan o sha see as middle like no wo efele say we ti bodo broni na team Akosua se ba na sa tam team bi amaye na team maaye papa ni wuye no efoforo na girl no na amafo papa ne wo yire e ma me so munya girl na no wo nkura na me ka bi ma girl until say me ye me hwehwe mu a me hu say oh say na asem no ti asante kwe be ye life a me ye nyina course no kwa asante kwe wo sha ase no so ye neutral sa no oni odobro no oni just because that na team bi amaye until say ye find that of me officer ni pa asante kwe eni ye gina mu sa ye hu say na me say no ena ma me choose mama ko maame no nya eboni bia ade na ye ne hwe bibi yo na fe bibi say de ogia no le do wanim obisu especially okunani ma lo ye kunani kan odobro ni ye kunani kan kame ni nani da onye okunani kan okunani na ono nani ni kuna awari onyame animu anyame nyina animu no mo se ye fa abo mo no ye fa abo ensi na abo na odobro ni no mo on dom pam ye obi asoma no Mimi I make us a me who yefe pa. Akametimi akase ne me tedi obi kunu wo no mo anamako na me de me choko yutumi lufa ko yutumi pa koro na maje no na me na wo na maje ajapade but nyesa na wiase we de tena blabo we mu wa wo de na yesin say wo ba ko fa obi de wa wo de yesin so ba ko fa obi de na mama Akosua say we dem me kam say mama no you too good mama no o you too good and quiet na me destroyer ka me ka wo twa ba flu na next time wo de asua nyansa wo dem obi mra me kwa kodware ntino ma wo dem mo kasa me de
we ba answer his prayer because his prayer na me oh biba no and his prayer na me ma kwanta of first ni pay can say sisi ya no matter difference in the man na wo obia no ne court aka no e ka me nkwanka for now no o ma ye ni so come on say na ya tension
Kwadwo kan say
what's it man me do nyina e ye yire no mo because such na ya tension oh and I say for now no
for now say
for now say because na my tension na tem di bebre na e ba no
for now say no
for now say
so ya so bi no ma papa for now na wo ka say for now no obi age na ho gina japade enyoma e ko mami ko ga na fa no kotena ye baby onu aka study ni sika kra shemu a and na onu aka sakra esi ye kra no wenya baby anda inti for now no ombra Ghana no ko high Airbnb and so ombra Ghana no ko tena na fofo
Queen na make I want me nya and they say court rule nearby and they monka say and they appeal ni nya
appeal ni rule and favor
let's obey it for now. They say everything will be done.
No, wo mama na obi decide the way ye na.
O ka so do obi ya na nche say agapade na ese wo no. Ya po ya dia ma no.
And come ma wo ho a. Wo be ka say
oh that be that
wo mama pa
a simple thing na make.
Oh, mommy.
You did with the cousin. Said they will see your person believe it. They will be so person. Don't fall.
No, Obiba. And I my tension by the
Obiya kasa.
Side chicken. Never be there.
Obiba, mommy, Oda, mommy, mean coming. Obiya, a draw, Obiya, so Obiya expressing them. Intimation, mommy, bisa question. Mimbisa odobro new question say ono yeah when people are talking obia kasa out of how or failing anywhere they stand se koba ni say obia ekọ a relationship mu okotwe mpna na se sabita frache nipa no wo yire a wo hide kakra ana say asemu ba utwe ho si nchen na nipa oya yire no wayi nanim no aba be ye bibia na woni oyire no a wo ye baby mommy no woni oyire no aka ni such a way say wanimu bebe nyam obehu mobo na wape bibi amankwala no na se wo mpokra na se ase yesisi wa na wo no wagina anaso wape lawyer no ma fight for you. This hasn't been the case. Owu no pese wo na wonye boss na madam ni momo no on pe sha wo na yase what started kikakikans enyama free wo dem ho papa ni nyoma nyina ni nsem nyina ni secret nyina wa yi akwakoto abonten maami lete kra mpo ase onu mpo no de bre ni ku a wan fa nkwa nkoma efia so a ni ku anfa copy ama efia eba ni sign na copy da nyankopon so do maami no bi e be ba abonten I
mean, ask you on it, so.
Bibi abeba abontin bia na ababe favor mama no. Bibi mama doesn't even have to lift a finger. Bibia omo beba dia ababe ababe clear omhu bia no na ababe favor mama no. Montra hodin na mondwen se aden na mami on share dan kan hwe. But a camp different camp no eba na omo nsam ni nyina ma ye behu mama no kra mo bomo. Me so beginning no say me so me TB say yes my meaning the poison ni ku na say at the end of the day no ni ku na kra be kan say enye the poison na ye nenam fofo Ghana krom ho an happen here inteba ni say en obi anka ho hwe anclear ma media. As time goes on no Nyankopon has a way of clearing this woman because she innocent. Ebro bre ye nyina no sika ode ba ya ode be boa niku enyumtufo nyina nya oba te se maami a enko mu nyina so they went somewhere wahu it is a ne maami de be ko Ghana na onya baby ntina me anu pe ne ha me because ye nyina ye ko Ghana we know how much it costs to get Airbnb. It's a uninam be $2,000 for ye kwa 3 weeks pe enso ye 1 month. So ahu inti no se maami we edru Ghana no wenya baby antina ebeya ne ya ne ndan ni nyina has been occupied by why na se enjoy the fruit of this woman's labor ya inti no mamu nhye ne eya more ase we pra obi na ase de bia no uhuru no eno kra eya sense wo this kind ne wo no inti munjai ehuru na mu uhuru no the wound is already there. Mudi pepper egum. If ye gina chen, if this woman is not even crying, ye go you know. Into nieka. What's the one name fine? Nebani say me and madam for cramp. Me know when you find a madam for no ye fine. My treat me what free madam for no. Adena me ye muba. When they mean ye fine. O come me home sem. O de me home sem command crofo. Now me ye muba no afa phone a friend me ye muba. Sami me ba na me to me ne enka wo na wo frɛ me ba no me wasɛm a meka kyerɛw ma onfra akola ni biem akola no onye na danfo nti odobroni campfo amo platform yi so mo send message ne nko ese mo am find him way ma mo destroy mo destroy na warrior mo destroy ni home ne ba no so a ne consolation a wa bre ne ho a enne oba ba wie school na wa pe bibi kakra ma ne ma me adi no na momfa ne nka mo ade na ya mo yesa nipa ntena wiase enye why
How you watching?
Yeah.
Guys, oh,
Say we be going to say yeah charge program you from last year. I mean what?
I don't know.
Yeah, now a very new show. So that kind of, so that kind of, now a very new show platform. So right.
I'm still that.
Yeah, and I really appreciate. Now me person, I wanted to come. I mean follow account man. Now me person comments on the issues. You know because like people are saying say. Okay, let's stay with their courts and I can't. We should stay with what the court has said. Say, oh, I'm going to any detentions never. One said the issue here is it's not about what the court has said. Sometimes the court will say something. Yes, it is law, but in the heart of and in the realms of morality, and there are some no. Yet Ghana, Honomaya say politicians, which of those things are illegal? People are talking about ex gratia and our politicians ex gratia. It's not against the law, but why are people complaining? And I MPs, people are complaining. Why are people complaining? So I'll say, court, I can't say, because of that, we should keep quiet. Then you should also keep quiet because your politicians are not doing anything illegal. I didn't see that people are complaining, say, oh, you're MP, oh, you're about UK, oh, you're about America. Why are you complaining? It's not against the law. But people are complaining because in the eyes of morality, we know, say, I don't know, so if we've gone to court and people are like, oh yeah, judgments about it is the law, is the law, the law is the law. Sometimes, yeah, the law is the law. But in your own conscience, and in the constitution, in mature constitution, they had the sense, say, after all, no mature constitution, nobody should say in Article 22 say, once this constitution is done, people should act reasonably and fair. From the judiciary to the executive and then to the legislature. They put it in here because they know, say, at the end, they running, but people wouldn't even act fair, even apply the laws. So sometimes when people come out and be like, oh, you can't run area, you can't run area, you can't run area. In the morality, in the realms of morality, what is your instincts telling you? Case now really by and what are your instincts telling you? Enter what appeals of court because they know, say, something might go wrong and people have to appeal. So when people are like, okay, you don't forget, say, court, I can say, so we should just keep quiet and blah, blah, blah. So you two shut up. Your politician that is Oba Abruchabeshen, and your crime, a politician not in the Baba school UK in America. It is not a crime. Why are you sitting in Ghana and I'm complaining about that? It is not a crime if you are talking about law. If you are talking about the law is the law and a court accuracy. All that your politicians are doing, it's not against the law. But why are we shouting? I didn't think any people are like, we should bring Ofiata back, we should bring him back, we should bring him back. Why? Why are you shouting? Because in your own senses, you know, say, something went wrong with Bianco, so he has to come back. But in the realms of the law, can you bring Ofiata like that? No. But in your own morality, you need to say, no, be that touch him and say, whatever number back so that you be accountable. So when people come and sit here and be like, oh, court Akosua, to raise the tensions. If court Kasa doesn't mean say in the realms of morality, asem crunching. Call Netflix and Puff Diddy in the documentary said the channel. He had over 100 lawsuit cases. 100 lawsuit cases in the court. Do you know how out of 100 it was just 3 pair and then finally say or guilty? Just 3. But Sam no question documentary now all what they filed against him happened. But it is the law. The law is the law. So sometimes, in as much as there is law, we have intellect before law. Let's not lose our conscience as nipa. Say, oh, and then we ban me about platform, sir. Why? Because freedom of speech. No, in your own senses and in your own intellect, before law came, there was an intellect. Before Mrabe you had senses. You had to say, oh, I deal with this right from wrong. So don't let us sit around and be like, oh, the law is the law. If the law is the law, then we should shut up as a country. Why are we always on our politicians? Because I never want to be brainless. It's not against the law. Why are people shouting? Why are people saying, and our politicians say, and John Mama say, Akufado go see cathedral. Then it's not against the law to build the cathedral. But why are people standing against it? Because who are Nkansah before even the law? So sometimes let's not lose our conscience because of today where we find ourselves say, oh, because I'm supporting this party, so if that means so yeah, the law is the law. It might be you tomorrow. Tomorrow you go to Ghana, you are going to buy a land and someone is going to take it because they'll tell you, say, in the law, you abandoned your land for 20 years and you'll be like, the law is the law. So sometimes let's not lose our conscience. Yes, the law is the law, but what is your conscience telling you? What is your morality? What are your morals telling you? A lot of things that are happening that we are speaking against. It is not a crime. It is not against the law. But we all know that no, same with the and so we have to come out and talk about it. So sometimes, just the law is the law, but before the law comes in, people have intellect. And that is why we even have the appeals of the court. And that is why after the constitution, they put in the Article 22 say people should act reasonably and fair because laws no can say nipa be who but maneuver in ways. And that is what the law does. So sometimes let's not lose our conscience. Let's not lose our conscience as people. Say, oh, more freedom of speech is meant about platform, so now I'm not by heart. No, don't lose your conscience because you have freedom of speech. You can't just insult anyone. Don't lose your conscience because so I can retaliate by me born as soon. No, let's not do that. So when people are like, oh, the law is the law, the law is the law, a lot of things that are happening in Ghana, it is not a crime. It is not a crime. So let's not sit down and make it look like everything is the law. Before the law came, people had intellect. And so bits na honor or check case, we know say, there was this evidence. The amount of scrutiny of the man party A and one farmer party B. My conscience is going to tell me, say, there's been some sort of injustice here. But then you are going to refer me to the law. But in my own senses and in my own intellect, I can see, say, where the witness bias, how witness in the crowd only related to Nipana Wiwunu. Where the witness bias, how witness directly related to Nipana Onus Wiwunu. But then you decided to uphold Sanipano witness against Onuno directed related to Nipana Wiwunu. In my own conscience, I'll be like, there's some sort of inconsistency. In my own senses, say, oh, even in history, account if you be on I must be directly related to Obiba before I'll be able to say Obiba Obiba that, and son a bit say if I'm not closer to Obiba and I come and be like Obiba in terms of history, on the law of Obiba account to me and Jimmy Jones because I'm not directly related. But in the court of Ghana, a judge had to rely on someone who's not even related to Nipana Wiwunu, but then Nipana oil related to Nipana Wiwunu, court won't say any challenge. In my own intellect, in your own agenda, just weigh it. So when we come and sit here, make it look like, oh, the law is the law, so we should shut up, you should shush. Then my brother, from today onwards, keep quiet. Don't bash Akosua for trying to build a cathedral. It's not against the law. My brother should keep quiet. Don't come and say, he's not done anything bad. Forget about it. Don't come and sit and say, why are politicians taking ex-gratia? It is not against the law. Ex-gratia is not against the law. But why are people talking about it? Don't come and sit and say, our politicians are riding in V8 and they are giving them fuel and blah, blah, blah. It is in the constitution. It's not against the law. Why are you crying over it? Why are you saying, and I wrote, I say, it is not against the law. It is not your MP that is responsible for your routes. It is your DC or your MC. But why are you shouting? So guys, please, as people, we've got intellect. Yes, we know there are laws, but then we shouldn't lose our conscience just because of today where we find ourselves. Because I'm supporting this person and the law is the law. The law is the law. You'll be there, the law is the law, and they'll use that same law. Obeto was asked for 30 years, no be here, and the court is gonna tell you, said Sanipana in 20 years. If you can't compensate this person, so Nipana for land, and then you'll be like, the law is the law, the law is the law. So sometimes, yes, laws are there, but then we talk about it because in our own intellect, and we say, oh, same way there, and yes, so we talk about it, and then they can probably do something about those laws, and then that is how we move on. That is when we evolve as Nipa, as a society. But if we're gonna keep quiet, the law is the law, the law is the law, the law is the law. Bro, na can you appeal score? Obiba me that say.
Oh, Obiba.
Thank you, Don.
Obiba, I can't you.
Yeah, real. What to say?
I'm proud of you. On the day, na someone American, ebini.
Yeah.
On the day, as someone American, ebini. He? Asama is young, Emma. I was say a man in Jina. A man Jina, Emma woman. The engineer my home. And some may be seen. But say, Omo music in Jinano. Bema way music. Ombepe my up my because a bit my basso mudru baby crana. Nipano mo corner, which made the marble home. Nti so oni nipa na e bibi na sefa onyema obema na wo nti si de wo se maaye ye ne se ye ngina ma ye ho na mema no ye nto omo nto ntwene nti bibi ni a ne ma na gada ne na o ma fight enye saa ye gina ba akwa achija ba ako a ebesi wo ye ntem ne ye twa ba aburo ye ho da bia di nti na wo se ma mema na mum ena ebetiti entem. No, we are women. Ye ma. Inti ne kasa oba time. Be ma time de e wo mu kitu ebi. Inti ne se oba time. His royal ka asembi. O say o ma asay o mo manadwene. Obi antimi nsay eba adwene da. Eba. Share. O mo ma no ma ye din na o mo nkasa no. Unim do omo so de ba ɛyɛ me de sɛ Nyankopɔn de adwene mu asɛm hinta nipa ɛyɛ me de pa unim de ɔmo so agada ɔmo de ba ɛna obian nte because the ɔmo so de bɛba no ebi enyina yɛ ntimi ngina no ɔmo yɛ din because of say ɔmo wɔ buo ɛde ma ɔmo maame ɛyɛ de yɛ ɛtoro on Ghana ha ɛtoro ɛna edi nkunim na no kure ari ɛyɛ de yɛ ɛtoro because obi anim obi tirim asɛm ha de esi yɛ ni eni ho enso yɛ ka bi ni eni ho enso yɛ ka bi enti yɛ twa tro na kɔ nanim a ɛtoro ne bɛdɔso ɛyɛ de a ɛtoro bedi nkunim enti asrem a mo memma yɛ nyina ɛma yɛ ho history asa kan ya sapon asem ɛda na asa issue ni si yɛ me ka kyerɛ ma me sɛ ma he ɔmo enwumtofo de agyaye o ne ma ne de ɔmo pene dada enti we anya nwanwa anya afe na mo bɛka ho asem so de ne yere ne de na ba da bi wayɛ ade sɛ wo kasa ntem because mama Akosua sɛ wa wankasa o wankasa enti ene yɛ de nsɛm bebree aba enti mane nkasa na ne ho ntɔ no onze ne mama Akosua sɛ wankasa on nsɛm bebree esi ye wi aya sa ko blame wo do broni ɛna wayɛ sɛ ni wayɛ sɛ yeni ayɛ ma yeni na as emma mesi ne ne mema on enyin enti nyina ne ono ɔmo nko so obi ba wo ba ho na yese ya mo nyina mo nka mo pa mo mmoro no he wo wo yere kɔ ne apamo no kɔ yere kɔ ne apamo no enye sɛ you yen nyina ne mema na ntwe base ye kase ye gyina one side saa de we na ne saba be kye ye ne abusua entem ebekyiche ye abusua entem saa ebekyiche ye mu ye ne adofo entem ebesai because obi wa ho ye NDC obi wa ye NDC we was side we wa MPP we was side obi ni na abusua say we say no didn't na mimi ni minia ye fra abusua ba ko mo ko ada side ba ko am ko side ba ko ni abeko abeyaka no it shouldn't be that
Rati Rati minim se o bibi kan Rati my joy
odepa me chiamu nyina me assembly ya me hu ni se dienti ameba me ka because the moment you be create team what does teams fight for points the old team A no we the obeka na asma na favorite team A the old team B no obeka na asma na favorite team B ba me tisi enwa ba bi ka se enwum to sika ba mu da ba na lumba wa anya adwuma despite odu ye beto abontinance o si lumba cassette ba 3 containers o team di just 1 week eton papa shi kasa o si first day lumba ba Ghana first time oba Ghana okoji sika physical cash for despite wo ni na enwum sika o ana o de koto Benz that time no ni patudo second team to brand new car enwum sika ni fine be lumba de we didi wonwum papa because ye so nyina ni nyu bia it was hit upon hit na ekura se no mo de cassette ebe achima no abi wo ha ni shemne that time kura abi wo ni shemne ba nipa na to saa ne ma no lumba okobo show na nya ba ni musika woje ana mo se lumba wa anya adwuma da lumba na adwuma na wo ye ene nwum to no enwum to na ye adwuma wo no hye dem de bia na o twere ye hye broni adwuma mu a ye so ye koba grab edi ne ka nam kwaso no lumba hye fie ono so twere nwum entima ye nkasa wa anya adwuma da na enwum no eye adwuma na sika ne be firi nwum enwum ba no omo anwum to fo no ye investment because enwum no eye season ho e bia lumba kwado wa ya de no wetimi ni enwum no ekọ high life hip life eba hip hop nya de no wetimi astane tosa ne omo until lumba de etire ne ye nyina ho a ye ka na asem no because of
for educational purposes prior to enyum to na ejuma be na lumba for educational purposes why so right na cannot the answer no the account asem no like for educational purposes like that ejuma be no ye ina call
and conform actually my good them why to me produce Bontino. How many musicians?
No, Queen, Patrick, Ratty time, Muma Ratty in Casamisiamo, Ratty for educational purposes.
When you call,
the question, not Ratty, what your question?
When you call,
Mani, you call no.
So when I call, okay, Ratty, Muma Ratty, Brano answer.
Question,
we see form. Okay, thank you, sir. Because I can say now, or Nejumani musician, right? So with Nejumani musician, when was his first production, right? And then when did he started actually cashing out from the Numna Autono? So you come and give us that years and tell us, because you can't say first Numna Autobuy as a musician. You started from somewhere. You had to be doing something. And to be sure.
And then when it comes to producing the cassette in the piano, it takes money. And yet the nyum can't get up and generate itself. As I said, we put funds together to make sure say we're producing and nyum no the good cassette and so why would the nyum maybe at to one son when ya product no aqua bonti akoton. And no we have to back one sem.
When Mahmoud answer, Rich Kobe Young. About to prove what she says, Mamma Serwaa, an executive producer. No, Wafa. You don't have to answer some of these questions. These are public knowledge. Ubet now say what is the proof that someone produced them? I mean, you don't even read. You don't read. Oh, first album. Could read Lumba, Ebra or Das, our first album, or say our bigger thanks go to Akosua, Mrs. Akosua Serwaa Fusu.
We all
executive
agree.
Producer.
We all agree.
Yeah.
We all agree.
Young.
Yeah, and I mean, Patrick say, not Papa Neka say, Lumba got his money from sending tons of, you can say, containers to Ghana. To na maybe say, maybe say Papa Ratino or na maybe say ne say. Ekoba ne saying to me a duplicate of you see this to have 3 containers and not 2 containers where did the money come from? Ain't executive producer or no and thanks in I farmer no. I'm also acknowledging the fact to say a Yesikana came from Obiho. And yet so kobo 3 to 11 sika. And I would be Obi and invest in you. Into whatever comes out of you, it should be enjoyed by both you and the person. That's what I mean.
Okay, good morning. I also wanted to share my opinion about this issue. If I'm permitted to speak.
Yes, ma'am. Go ahead, please.
Okay, so when this issue started, I was neutral, I was in the middle. But then I started talking for Mami Akosua Serwaa because I think when the Timodo Brony are saying Mami Akosua Serwaa is tarnishing Daddy Lumba's image and all of that, I find it like to be something else. Like she's not a fault anyway, because when you watch like when this issue started, there was peace.
At the time to reach Kobe Young will get was here.
Okay.
There was peace when this issue started. Everything was okay. But then when the woman went back,
me patcho, mommy 2 minutes for me patcho. What's it?
Okay.
Right.
Okay.
Patcho, then I feel I'm a star baby. Yes, me I say my walk in some person me kasa kakra. There is nowhere, no, or tarnish papa image. There is nowhere. Yanti ha. And if you free beka say papa no ne. No ko toilet gu ne ho. Yanti ha. And if you free beka papa no kra no otwa. Yanti ha. Da ben no say ma na beka say okunu twa ana okunu ne ho da. But free be na the platform so. Yeah, all kasana na that time na assembly wo mu pa. All kasana na Nyankopon a won pebone. Collins say na busua mu asem ontimi nkan na busua fie bubu. Free ye. Na free the free refi ne ho so or life. Refi ne ho so or life. Collins is friend no. Our friend was honorable. And I'm for free that you mute yourself. So na no okasa. That kind of man information, false information about the number, all because of a Japanese. All in the name of saying say will be. Yama Akosua Serwaa on maybe say me is royal.
It is some no any cocoa no say Mammy Akosua Serwaa yen the bashal in favor. Say 1 year in favor. Sell ya Kusi and at your way and beboa and answer M1. Master so bachelor under the comment section. Say what's ye in the film and answer young Koswa na yin kuchi kakra because cranny a war more blue children no or moon nim Ghana said ye near City. And a blue children crown anytime with me channel if any parent and chain. Oh, no, what 18 years. It you are no who say or then a home. It's ya fin or play or papa japadi no am ya japadi happy on my bit me yan dear. Enunti, always a yam but the man and I say you can say yam but the children under the comment section. Macron.